What's up guys, Dead Rockstar here again for another episode of Mod News. I've got quite a list of news here to tear through, so bear with me. Forgotten Hope version 2.4 was released on the 15th with more features than a Tiger tank. Some of the new features include new winter player models, a new tanking system, a new aircraft flight model with gravity, an award system, multiple infantry combat changes, 5 new maps, 6 new German vehicles, 4 American vehicles, and 5 new weapons. Damn, that was big. Anyway, you can download the mod in 3 parts on ModDB or install it all at once on Desura. The recently released Call of Duty mod Galactic Warfare released a Mythbusters video that's worth checking out. In the video, they go over some of the most asked questions about Galactic Warfare. The beautiful Battlefield 2 mod, Project Reality, got an update on the 15th. The massive update consists of a whole slew of new features and additions. The list of them all will be available to view in a URL that will be in the description. Last week I did a summary on what to expect from the new version of Fistful of Frags, and guess what? That update is here. So grab it from ModDB or Desura, watch your favorite Western movie, and get ready to dance with the devil. Ragnarok Arena recently updated to 1.5 beta and added a decent amount of new features, changes to the new version, including multiple map changes, a grenade launcher, frag grenades, and the FAMAS assault rifle. Also, you no longer spawn with random weapons. There's a loadout feature that allows you to choose which weapons you have before you spawn, and last but not least, players now gib when exploded. Download the latest update on ModDB or Desura. As usual, Desura chimes in with a massive addition of mods to Mount and Blade, including 1257 AD Middle Europe, Gangs of Glasgow, Rise of Kyrgyz 2, Sword of Damocles, War Sword, Europe 1200, War of Calradia Conquest, Bandits Rule Calradia, and finally, Chaos War. For those of you zombie mod lovers, Zombie Apocalypse Source released a progress update on the 12th. The update goes over coding progress, new concept art, and sound design and more. And along with that, the team needs help. They currently need modelers, coders, level designers, and texture artists. One of the coolest things about the modding community is the strong interaction between the modders and the players. Through the updates on ModDB, players can virtually see the mods being built and occasionally chat with the developer. Well, here's a perfect example of that. Half-Life 2 Wars Revolution wants to know if the community wants them to release an update for the mod. If they do, the update would include bug fixes, settings adjustments, unit additions, and more buildings and maps. Head on over to the ModDB article to let your voice be heard. Mod Informer is at the news at the 50s. Our very own Ian Weiss is part of the 50s team, and he'll be the disc jockey for the radios in the mod. Currently, Mr. New Vegas is the DJ, but that will be of course replaced by Ian. Along with that, we're given some media of the 2 work-in-progress maps, Diner and Rooftops. Our buddies over at ModSentry got an interview with the Precursor's lead developer, Patrick Murphy. In this interview, Dan asks a good amount of in-depth questions, and is surely something you don't want to miss if you're a Precursor fan. Jurassic Life for Half-Life 2 released a media and status update on the 11th, and I gotta say, does this mod look pro or what? At first, while browsing the articles in the mod news, I thought this was fake, but this is all legit. Just look at these images. Before I read any of the comments or anything, I thought they took the model render screenshots and did some hardcore photoshopping, because this landscape looks just like Crysis. But it's the source engine. It's clear they're pushing the source engine limits with this one. The Wolfenstein 3D mod Unsung has plans to release a port of the mod on the Dreamcast in the future. As awesome as this may be, because I personally love the Dreamcast in all of its glory, this isn't the first mod to be released on it, one of the more notable ones being Paranoia for Half-Life. Anyway, the team is also focusing on making the mod more like a modern FPS by adding a true strafing feature and crosshairs. And last but not least, there will be gameplay difficulty changes. The harder difficulties will become harder, and the easier difficulties will become easier. And that's it. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and visit modinformer.org.